How can you win the battle to secure the best talent for your business? I spoke to the Institute of Recruitment Professionals, Richard Charnock, to find out. Richard, you've just chaired a session entitled Winning the Talent Wars. Is this a battle that the recruitment industry can actually win?
I believe we can, and I believe we're actually the best placed industry to be able to do it, because the whole conversation today was about, retaining and attracting the best talent. And of course, being recruiters, we have a history of issues recruiting talent for ourselves. We're very good at it for our clients, but I think we're getting much, much better. Hearing what the panelists are saying about how they attract their candidates, the different schemes they're using, the different things they're considering, how to engage with schools and colleges and universities, as well as the marketplace of the recruitment to recruitment industry. But that attraction is really only one of the issues. Retention it took up probably 60-70% of the entire panel.
Well, you see, it's a very competitive industry, isn't it? So what, on that side of things, which is a very important point, what were the sort of key points that came out to help companies to keep hold of the talent they've got?
We looked at various things. So we looked at salaries, we looked at benefits, we looked at the levels of which people were leaving. And predominantly within companies, by the time somebody's got to a reasonably senior level, they're fully engaged in the business, and it would be a rarity for them to change unless it's within their career to move on a regular basis. And there are careers like that. The jobs for life are not there. But we looked at attracting and keeping that talent at that sort of low to mid-level. And with the attraction, there was a lot of engagement, a lot of time and effort put into training and engaging with staff. But what came across, regardless of the size of organisation, was actually, it's the old adage where people, they don't leave companies, they leave managers. And it was interesting to hear that the three panellists are investing as much money in their managers as they are in their individual recruiters who are joining the businesses. And benefits, there are so many available. They are a factor, but the panel generally agreed that if somebody's going to leave, they're going to leave, regardless of what benefits you offer them. Although there are, of course, that's part of the attraction policy as well as part of the retention policy.
Absolutely. So staff are going to leave at some point, as you say. There is a little bit of I wouldn't say it's panic, but there's concern at the moment within the recruitment sector about a lack of talent. What were the couple of sort of key points that the panel came up with to really help companies address that particular issue?
Well, they felt that some of the functional skills and processes that the recruiter needs to learn can be taught now. There are structures there for them for the employers to be able to engage with the staff. Apart from internal training, there are also obviously the qualifications and the apprenticeships, and those are the apprenticeships particularly are very new. So it wasn't deemed really that it was the hard skills of the process of recruitment that was the issue. It was more around getting the right attitudes and keeping those attitudes maintained, and the behaviours, which are the more difficult ones to influence. And incidentally, that's one of the reasons why the two of the panellists fully agreed with engaging with apprenticeships, because they have that time to develop the individual from raw material through their recruitment career.